This is Marrakesh, a city that's chaotic, colourful, loud, beautiful, and completely unforgettable. We spent 3 days and 4 nights here, and in this video, I'm going to walk you through our full itinerary and share the top 10 things to do in Marrakesh, along with loads of practical tips we picked up along the way. It's the perfect weekend city break from Europe, just a few hours away, and once you're here, most of the city is totally walkable. We visited in August, and while it's definitely hot, it was still manageable. Summers here can get intense, so pack light, breathable clothes, sunscreen, sunglasses, and a scarf. It's great for sun, dust, and even modesty when needed. If you want internet on the go, we'd also recommend grabbing an eSIM or downloading Maps.me offline before you go. We flew into RAK, Marrakesh Menara Airport, which is just 15 minutes from the city centre. Our Riyadh arranged a transfer, and I highly recommend it. Cars can't drive into the centre square because it's too busy, so someone met us at the edge and guided us through the winding alleys to our accommodation. Our number 1 top thing to do in Marrakesh is stay in a riad. These traditional Moroccan homes turned boutique hotels are full of charm. Courtyards, colourful tiles, rooftop terraces, it's the full Moroccan experience. We stayed at Riad Persephone, and it was everything we'd hoped for. Lanterns everywhere, a plunge pool, rooftop hot tub, and just 5 minutes walk from the main square, Jama' el Fana. When choosing where to stay, it helps to know that Marrakesh is split into 2 main areas: the Old Town, known as the Medina, and the New Town. The Medina is the heart of the city, a UNESCO World Heritage Site surrounded by the city's famous pink wall. These walls made from red earth give Marrakesh its nickname, the Red City. Inside you'll find narrow streets, bustling souks, and centuries of history. The New Town is more modern, wider streets, cafes, shops. But if it's your first time here, we'd definitely recommend staying in the Medina to really soak up the culture. We started day 1 with a delicious traditional breakfast at the Riad. Fresh bread, olives, eggs, pastries, and of course, mint tea. Our second top thing to do is to explore the souks. This is where Marrakesh really comes alive. A maze of alleyways lined with rugs, spices, jewellery, ceramics, leather goods, you name it. It's a total sensory overload in the best way. A few tips for the souks. Bartering is expected. Start at half of the price they offer you and go from there. Don't feel pressure, it's meant to be playful. And carry cash. Morocco's currency is dirham, MAD. It's closed, so exchange once you arrive, or get money from the ATMs. Download offline maps. We used Maps.me, and it was a lifesaver in the Medina. And definitely wear comfy shoes because of the cobbled streets. Also, dress modestly, especially women. Covering shoulders and knees is respectful and makes exploring much more comfortable. After some shopping and exploring, we stopped for lunch at Nomad, a chilled rooftop restaurant with amazing views and even better food. Our number 3 top thing to do is to try food and the tea. Moroccan cuisine is next level. Tagines, couscous, grilled meat, fresh orange juice, and endless mint tea. We loved it all. Street food is delicious too, and it's very affordable. Tipping is common, about 10% in restaurants, and small tips for staff or guides go a long way. In the afternoon, we went back to our riad to unwind, swim, tea, rooftop hot tub, and that evening we went out to catch the sunset. Number 4. Watch the sunset from a rooftop bar. Marrakesh is full of rooftop bars. Some are famous and get super busy and booked up. But we just wandered around and stumbled across Dar es Salaam, and it was perfect, peaceful with an incredible view over the rooftops. Number 5. Eat dinner above Jama' el Fanan. Watching the madness of the square from above while enjoying a quiet dinner was such a cool contrast. You're part of it, but slightly removed, and can people watch. Also, the food was amazing. Number 6. Visit Jama' el Fanan at night. This square is the beating heart of Marrakesh. Snake charmers, monkeys, street performers, music, food stalls, and complete madness. It's overwhelming but unforgettable. Just be mindful, if you take photos of performers or animals, they will expect money. And some of it, especially the animals, isn't always ethical. Just something to be aware of. Number 7. Visit Bahia Palace. Day 2 started with a walk to Bahia Palace. Just a 15-minute walk from most riads in the Medina, Bahia Palace is a must-see when you're in Marrakesh. Built in the late 1800s for a powerful vizier of the Sultan, the palace was designed to be a symbol of wealth, influence, and a Moroccan craftsmanship. The name Bahia means brilliance or beauty, and that's exactly what you'll find inside. Here you'll find yourself in a series of beautifully decorated rooms. There are hand-carved cedar ceilings, painted stucco walls, and floors covered with colourful Zaliz tiles. It's not just one big palace, it's a maze of connected courtyards, private rooms, and peaceful gardens. Everything is designed with amazing details and stunning architecture all around. It's like stepping into a snapshot of the 19th century Moroccan life. The floors are stone and there's a lot of walking, so comfy shoes are essential. That evening, we discovered Cozy Corner, a charming rooftop bar and restaurant tucked away in the Medina. The view was absolutely picturesque, overlooking the city's rooftops and the Atlas Mountain in the distance. They had live music playing, which created a really warm and lively atmosphere. We loved exploring this part of town at night. It had a more relaxed, laid-back vibe compared to the busier daytime hustle. On day 3, we explored the new town and visited Jardin Majorelle, the Yves Saint Laurent Gardens. Number 8. Jardin Majorelle. These Art Deco botanical gardens were designed in the 1920s and 30s by the French painter Jacques Mazorelle, and later restored by Yves Saint Laurent and Pierre Bourget. Today, it's a vibrant blend of cobalt blue buildings, towering bamboo, cactus gardens, and flowering water features, all designed to create a sense of calm and cool in the desert heat. It's the perfect contrast to the busy Medina. Shaded, peaceful and full of colour. Ideal for slowing down, taking photos, or just enjoying a little serenity. We walked there from the Medina in the morning, and it was a nice change of pace. Later, we took a taxi back, which was super easy to arrange just outside the gardens. There's also a small Berber museum and the Yves Saint Laurent museum next door, if you want to explore more. Or you can just sit under the palm trees and soak it all in. Number 9. Indulge in a hammam or massage experience. After a day of exploring the busy souks, treat yourself to some relaxation with a traditional Moroccan hammam or a soothing massage. Many riads offer private hammam experiences, but you can also visit one of the city's more luxurious spas. Number 10. Take a day trip outside Marrakesh. If we'd had one more day, or weren't travelling with a baby, we would have done a day trip, like the Agafay Desert, the Atlas Mountains, or the Ourika Valley, with waterfalls, rivers and mountain villages to explore. So that's it, our top 10 things to do in Marrakesh and our 3-day itinerary. Take your time, sip your tea, wander slowly and soak it all in. Thanks so much for watching, and if you have any questions or your own Marrakesh tips, drop them in the comments.